My 20 male girlfriend, 19 female, told her friends about my curved junk. Basically, my junk curves to the right when it's erect. My girlfriend hasn't been bothered by it. In fact, she's never mentioned it. But yesterday my girlfriend was hanging out with her friends and I went to go pick her up. As we were leaving, one of her friends said, "Keep her safe, curvy." They all started laughing, including my girlfriend. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but after thinking about it I realized they were talking about my junk. I asked my girlfriend about it and she didn't deny it. She says they were just joking and not to take it to heart. But I did take it to heart. It's not just that she told them about it, it's that they were making fun of it. Honesty, my feelings are extremely hurt. Am I overthinking this? How would she like you talking about her junk to your friends and you all making a joke out of it? This is super rude, and your girlfriend and her shitty friends are total losers. Completely violates the inherent trust, privacy implied in the bedroom. I would be extremely uncomfortable about this, even if they weren't making fun of you. Your girlfriend and her friends are extremely rude. I am actually more angry about her when I think more of the situation, and I am a woman. Seriously, I would probably confront with her and ask, what would she feel if you joke about her pussy with your dude friends? You're not. That was cruel. Most males curve to some degree, I'm pretty sure, but making fun of anybody for something they have no control over is wrong. I asked my girlfriend about it and she didn't deny it. She says they were just joking and not to take it to heart. Yep, we all laughed at you and the shape of your junk, but don't take it to heart. I can imagine it hurt that your girlfriend and her friends were making fun of you. Also, was this the only aspect about you they discussed? Talk to your girlfriend. Tell her how much it hurt to be made fun of by her and her friends. Her response will be an important indicator on how to proceed. Curvy dicks are normal. Non-consensually sharing that info is the big issue. My husband and I make fun of our bodies to each other, but I would break my finger before humiliating him to my friends. Not cool. Imagine if you, for example, had made a similar remark about her body in some way. Yeah, exactly. You have every right to be upset and don't hesitate to voice your opinion to her. No, that was wrong of her to discuss your private anatomy matters with other people. Straight as an arrow or crooked as a politician, it's your business. If you wanted everyone to know, you'd rent a billboard. I'm not saying blow your relationship up over it, but you definitely want to rethink y'all's relationship going forward, because if she's willing to share that, WTF else has she disclosed when you're not around? This is a massive display of disrespect. A king deserves better. Imagine if this was reversed and your mates were talking about her different-sized boobs, for example, and your mate says, "See ya later tilty boobs," or something just as stupid and immature. There would be hell to pay of the "he's a sexist pig what in a hole" kind. What double standards. Some things are meant to be kept private. This was an incredibly awful thing for your girlfriend to do. I have never described the genitals of anyone I've been with to anyone else. It's a complete break of trust. As a woman, I totally believe what she did was wrong. Some people will be sexist and say that you should just be chill with it because you're a guy. No. You have a right to feel like she violated your trust. I would never tell a bunch of people my significant other is around, or even people they don't know, about the intimate details of their genitals, because people are sensitive about these things. God. Edit. I wrote a part about how maybe you can work it out, but I thought about it and take it back. It's just lame to do this to someone. I have to tell you, on a personal level, this really puts a bad taste in my mouth. On one hand, I can see how a younger person may not understand this. On the other hand, 19 isn't that young, not when it comes to the details about sex life. Also a proud member of Team Curvy. Your girlfriend is very immature. I don't think she'd like it if you discussed her meat curtains with the boys. I don't understand why women do this. I've never heard guys do this stuff with someone they're actively dating. It's like they're running recon for each other. I would make this my ex-girlfriend. This doesn't scream quality woman to me. I wouldn't be happy with this either. That seems so immature and rude of them. I am just not sure what can be done about it, Jay. Fortunately, I don't know if I could stay with a partner who thought my privates were a joke to be shared with their friends. I don't think anyone would blame you if you left her, especially since she clearly doesn't respect your feelings. Either she completely makes up for it or you dump her. That's it. Any real relationship knows that when it comes to personal stuff, that shit is classified personal and never to share with. SMH. That's rule of a good marriage, relationship or partner, whatever it might be. Trust. Loyalty. She's probably the type that will mouth about personal life situation, finance, problems, etc. everything. Think twice about making her a wife. Your hurt is valid. No one should know nothing. You deserve respect. Good luck. Hope things work out, if not with her. Wishing you well in the future. Next time she picks you up, have your friends say, "Bye, loose hole." Then if she seems upset, laugh and just shrug it off. No, but really, that wasn't okay. I think this lady needs to be your ex-girlfriend. That's like the equivalent of you telling your friends that your GFS lady looks like roast beef and then having them call her beefy and laughing about it. I think she would take it to heart. It's rude and unnecessary, really. Oh yes. Total violation of privacy. I would not tolerate something like this. She told her friends something very personal and I would find it a very deep betrayal. I would find this hard to forgive and forget. You can't blame her friends at all. If you can't trust your girlfriend to have your back always, then you don't need her at all. How would she feel if your friends called her Canyon Court? Yeah, that was a violation. Girls tend to overshare, but she should know better. Honestly, a curved junk is nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about. It actually hits the spot better for a lot of women. So she might have been speaking positively about it. You consented to your junk being on display for your girlfriend, not her friends. This, to me, would be a relationship-ending violation. Also, my petty side would address the text to saggy and sign with curvy. I'm sorry, that's just beyond awful. Not only did she betray your trust, but then she disrespected you again by laughing in your face. Her friends also sound super immature. Find something she is insecure about and then make bro jokes about it with your friends. Even Steven shoulda locked the door before she got in and told y'all can keep the trash, and laugh some more and drove off. Since you can't do that, I'd recommend telling her to fuck off and bounce. She hurt you, betrayed your trust in her, and was dismissive of your feelings. If you want, you can tell her in plain language exactly that. You're both very young, it's possible she'll learn from it. Mocking someone's body is a deal breaker for me. Doesn't even have to be my body. It's cruelty. As we were leaving, one of her friends said, "Keep her safe, curvy." Next time reply with, "Sure thing. Did you gain weight, by the way?" Also, they did spend time talking about your junk. Could have been any topic, but they wanted to talk about your package deal. 1. The shape really doesn't matter if you know what to do with it. 2. She has no right to tell her friends deeply personal things about you. Again, double standards. My fella is a left curvy. I would never tell any of my girlfriends lest I embarrass him. Your girlfriend is out of order. Wow. Sorry that happened to you. She shouldn't have been putting you down to her friends. That's abusive. If she has trouble considering how she may have hurt you, ask her if it would have been acceptable for you to detail her vagina to your friends in passing and laugh about it when she came to see you. She's so disrespectful. You need respect and trust in a relationship. If I was in that situation, I'd break up with her. Not only could I not trust her, but she's now lost my respect. What an immature piece of shit. Break up with her op. She's too immature for a relationship. I reckon they haven't seen a lot of dicks. Most curve one way. It can be modified to be straight, like the ones in porn. But honestly, fuck 'em. Next time just say something like "See ya nipples, chesty," whatever. What is happening in the world? The violation of trust aside, although you should really have a firm discussion with your girlfriend and even break up if she doesn't take this seriously and change her behavior. Why should the friends let you know they know? That's so rude and unbelievably out of line. I honestly would never talk about the looks, size of it to others. That's private and rude as fuck. Ask her why she did it and that you took it bad. She had no reason to tell them. This girl does not respect your feelings, at all. If a guy were to make fun of a girl's vagina, it would be the end of the world. And I would just think of it as she doesn't care if her friends know how your intimate parts look. That's really disturbing. This reminds me of a time I walked in on an ex showing his friends a picture of my vagina. He wasn't making fun of it. He was talking good about it. But how was I supposed to be around his friends knowing they all saw me like that? And then his friends tried to hit on me and they all made fun of me. I just feel like someone who doesn't care about you would let other people know about how you are intimately. You're not overthinking this at all. It was a serious betrayal. Tell her that her coochie smells rank. This is really rude and disrespectful of your girlfriend and also her friend. She shouldn't be describing your genitalia to her friends anyway, and her friends certainly shouldn't be talking about it and laughing about it in front of you. You're not overthinking this. She damaged your trust in her. Girls in the comments defending Op's girlfriend need to understand that men don't talk to each other about intimate sexual details of their girlfriends and wives. It's very, very off-putting and trashy to do, and when men find out, most will look at you negatively for it. Yeah, your girlfriend is a cunt. I'd tell her insensitive ass to take a hike. Retaliation doesn't work in relationships. I think you've personally got to decide what you can and cannot take. And if you can't take, you've got to make it stop or leave, or else you'll end up resenting her. I know I definitely wouldn't be comfortable sleeping with my boyfriend if I found out he was making jokes of my junk with his friends. My trust in him would have been destroyed. I would even go as far as considering breaking up. Major red flag and a violation of trust. Don't share anything with her that you don't want her entire friend group knowing. Consider if this is something you two can fix, or if it's worth moving on. Also, communicate the severity of her betrayal of trust. Be prepared for shaming and deflection tactics. Deal breaker. Making fun of your partner to your friends equals too childish to be in a relationship. Dump her and move on.